What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. My name's Nez. This is me. I'm Nez. This is the Badge Bros. No bros today, though. John is AFK, smelling the roses. Numi is fine. This might be Numi's first Monday off since he joined Underdog. I mean, he's putting up NHL contests, but you've got the NBA All-Star break. You've got President's Day, which, I don't know if they're giving the employees off President's Day over there, but essentially no daily contest for Newbie to sweat over. He doesn't have to do checks. He's living the dream. So good for Numi. What's up, everybody? Who do we got in here? Inthrius. It's coming for the advertisement of a dinger draft, but is waiting for the rug. Listen, the rug is not guaranteed to take place. I think I will start with a dinger because I rugged the folks behind the paywall on Friday, and we had fun, but I'm not so certain that that's good praxis. Woo woo, what up? Dave, I'll do a countdown. But you got to be ready. What's going on? Who else we got in here? Young Stone, key for MVP. That was how about that? We had some fun yesterday. We got Sam Olsen. Sam Olsen is on the key for MVP train. Listen, folks, if you were here on Friday, we looked in comparison the 2021 spring 22 versus 23 of Key Brian Hayes. And I tell you what, there was something taking place there where he is pulling the ball more and he's hitting more fly ball. You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. If I want to place $10 on a plus 18,000 odds MVP bet, it is my God-given right. And if I want to post it with a funny caption on Twitter, it's my God-given right. And if I want to get snappy because I'm on an airplane and I want to go home and I have nothing else to do but fight with people on Twitter, it's my God-given right. So I did that. But we squashed beefs. There is no bad blood. It's all good. It is all good. I hope everybody's enjoying their Monday. No dailies in the lobby, just a plethora of baseball drafts. But I'm about to hop in a dinger. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's in? Did you make it? I hope you made it. We didn't rug the folks this time. I think that the perfect game that is about to take off is likely to take place while this is going on. If not, I'll jump in that after. I think we could do a twofer today. Who do we got in here? Tyler Foster is our 101. Welcome, Tyler. I hope you guys can let Acuna fall to me at 7. That'd be fun. Got woo woo. Damn it. I'm sorry, Dave. I don't see you in here. Dave, a fellow Slippery Rock University alum. Only the brightest coming out of Slippery Rock. Okay, well, we got some anticipation for a perfect game, so maybe we can do that. Oh man, I haven't been drafting a ton of these fast drafts lately. I've been cruising along with some of my slows. I am at 39 drafts completed for the dinger. And I do like where my exposures are headed right now. I was looking at last year's exposures, and I was just way less concentrated than I am this season to start. But I do anticipate it staying that way. I've talked about this quite a bit on a number of streams where my exposures, I'm done being flat in almost everything that I do on Underdog, and that includes season long. I'm just done with it. Don't want to be flat any longer. I want to have some takes, man. I want to have some takes. I want to be exploitative. I want to call my shots. I did it last year with like a couple players, and I thought I was really like making a strong case, but I think I can make an even stronger case this season. Viper, I'm sorry, dude. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see you not in here. Yeah, I didn't do much vamping today because I'm trying to fit 2 in today. All right. So looking at Julio, I don't ever take Julio. Even if he falls, I don't really take Julio. This might be a good idea. I'm way more into Fernando Tatis. Way more into Fernando Tatis. He is somebody that I think did not have he had a good season. What is that? 1,300 points last season? 1,345 last year for old Fernando Tatis, but I think he could have had a better season. I mean, there was a stretch of like a month or so where Fernando Tatis is like the unluckiest hitter in baseball. I mean, this is a guy who in years prior always had a BABIP over 300. Just at 300 last year for his BABIP. We can pull up the Fangraphs page. I love doing this on the fly. But a 113 WRC plus last year was really down for Tatis. But you look at the projections, everybody expects a bounce back. Everybody does. And you're talking flirting with 40 home runs, all of these stolen bases. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys that Fernando Tatis, a top 10 pick in the Dinger, is a great pick, but I think he is still not going high enough. So he's one of my highest drafted players right now. So I think that's like kind of a fun thing to do, is rather than getting flat in the first round and, just taking what the rooms give you, have some stones, take some fun dudes. I'm looking at the infield for the Phillies. Let's go. We'll go Bryce Harper here. We'll do Bryce Harper. I don't do a lot of Bryce Harper, but I think he fits the mold of Fernando Tatis and many other players, but of somebody that you can expect to have a better season than last season. And I actually, I was unaware that, I mean, Bryce's rates were actually pretty good last year. 142 WRC plus last year. That'll play. Yeah. All right. We'll get some Bryce Harper. I've been doing a lot of Adolis there. Garcia. And I do really like Adolis Garcia, and I've atoned for my sins in many drafts thus far with Adolis. From last 2 seasons, I've just had none of him. The projections still are not like incredibly high on Adolis Garcia, but for me, I think that the power's for real with Adolis, and the team is nasty. That's always been my bull case for Adolis Garcia, and I'm sticking to it. Why bet Hayes when you can bet O'Neal Cruz? Well, O'Neal Cruz is priced. I'm not going to give any sort of I'm not going to name any names on where I'm like looking at these odds or anything, because that's not what we do here. But if you are in a legal betting state and you want to play MVP futures, the MVP futures for O'Neal Cruz it's plus 10K. So you get almost double the equity on Hayes, and sure, you can play O'Neal Cruz, but I think Hayes has the chance to just compile so much WAR this season that if he does get lucky and have a little bit of a breakout offensively, I think that he can generate some buzz. And at the worst case scenario, I don't even know what it would take for me to cash that thing out if I did have the cash out option. Woo knows ball. He's in on Tatis. Blake, this could be it. The posteroids bump is real, or dip. Easy doesn't like good baseball players. You heard it here first. Oh, damn it, Dave. Sorry, man. Just hop in the overflow. The overflow is soft. I need to. Okay, so Enthrius is saying the juicy Rangers playoff schedule. I'm not being sweaty enough on this. Maybe we can pull that up during this stream. You know, we can do it. I'll do a breakdown with John in a future episode, but I think, you know, that might be a good talking point for me to go over. All right, looking at Corbin Burns in the face. Sure, Corbin Burns is a very good pitcher, but what if I do Brian Reynolds instead? What would happen then? Good things. That's what would happen. This Pittsburgh stack isn't going to build itself. Am I in on the Wyatt train? Yeah. Big time. Big time in on Wyatt Langford, man. He is very evidently really good. It's going to fit into that lineup perfectly. And they know what they have in Wyatt Langford. Wyatt Langford, from my standpoint, was the other option for the Pirates at 101 when they took Skeens. Langford was 100% in that conversation, but the optics of it could have been strange. But I don't think that I hope front offices don't care about optics when I hope they're just trying to make the best choices possible. Langford is, I would be really shocked if Langford doesn't break camp with the team, to be honest, and if Langford is not up, you know, sooner than later, if he doesn't break camp with the team. I mean, it would be a shock to me. I mean, you want to talk futures, man? I think that you can get really good value on these Rangers futures, because I'm just a little surprised at the win total for them and their odds to win the division. Rangers, I think, are some of the best values if you are looking at futures, but I don't want to get too deep into the futures talk, because I do want to do an episode on stacking dingers, talking futures, and, you know, can't really do futures on Underdog, and they're the reason why we're here. Okay. I do a lot of Gunnar Henderson. I don't really do a lot of Luis Castillo. Nothing against them. Nothing against Pablo Lopez either. We're gonna, yeah, we'll go Gunnar Henderson. Playing the hits. Playing the hits. John likes Langford too. John likes Langford. The rotation, does it scare you for the Rangers? No, not really. Not really. I don't know. Should I be more scared of the Rangers rotation? When it comes down the stretch, I mean, Scherzer is old. DeGrom is DeGrom. But they're going to have these guys late in the season, is my expectation. I'm going to look at the let me pull up the board. I apologize, folks. Let's see what's going on. We're getting a lot of chatter in the chat. Oh boy. Let me pop this thing out. Pause. So you guys can really get a good view of the board. These picks that you can't see above me, this is Ronald Acuna, this is Aaron Judge, this is Juan Soto. In case you didn't know who the consensus top 3 picks were, that's who you can't see, because my big face is here. GM, Skins Over Birds. All right. Pull up. Yeah, this leaves something to be desired. I totally hear you there. This is not ideal from a rotation. I'll pump the brakes a little bit on loving them from a future standpoint when it comes to wins and division, because this isn't ideal. But I am a really big believer in Eovaldi. Really like Eovaldi right now. And the Penasties. But we got, these three in the wings, and I think all three are expected to make an appearance this season. If Malley can return and give you some good starts there, I'm a really big Tyler Malley fan, but he was clearly hurt for, before he went under the knife. Could be a problem if that doesn't return to form when he comes back from injury. In case you guys are curious, this is a Red Sox Cup from Fenway Park. What year did I get this? 2016. When I was living in Boston for a year. Suzuki, that seems a little rich, right? Yeah, that's 10 picks ahead of ADP. Get your guy season. Castellanos fits a stack really well, but I don't really like Nick Castellanos. Here's what we'll do. I don't do Manny Machado hardly ever. Let's stack him up with Fernando Tatis Jr. That seems like a fair time to take Manny Machado. Let's look at his projections and see what's in store for him. These are decent numbers. These are very good numbers. We'll take that. Okay, 151 is starting with a 301 build with Strider, Kyle Tucker, Yamamoto, and Wheeler. How did Tucker fall here? Because we have some Chads at the 10 and 11 here who are like, hey guys, do you not know that these infielders are going to score the most raw points? Why don't you just take the infielders? Makes total sense. And he gets the triple Atlanta stack. It's pretty alpha, folks. Goes all the way to Marcelo Zuna. Dirk Diggler, I owe you an apology. I was not familiar with your stacking game. But, is that where Lane Thomas's ADP is? I just don't take Lane Thomas. Does he go there? 62? Okay, we'll give in. We'll take the discount of George Kirby. I think we are a little over our skis on George Kirby, but that's just because I'm not really into hyper control pitchers for this format. But everybody is just obsessed with George Kirby this season. Lane Thomas does go at pick 63. That tells you how long I've been out of the game. It's been a few days. Don't get me wrong. There's a few reasons why I haven't really been drafting that much lately. No love for Goldie. I got love for Goldie. I think that the Cardinals are a prime bounce back team for sure. The reason I didn't go Goldie was just for the stack. I really just wanted to get Machado to stack with Tatis, because I really don't take Machado. So if I do take him, I might as well take him with Tatis. Let's look at this 101 for a minute here. Ronald Acuna to Luis Robert, Toolshed, Trey Turner, and George Springer, and then smacks pitcher 3 times with Fromber, Skubal, and Cease. Cruz doesn't make it back to me. Man, You would be surprised. I don't have as much O'Neal Cruz as I think you guys maybe think I would. If you're thinking it's in like the 50% range, that is not it. That is not where I'm at. Let's check out our... Okay, so Easy goes, as he says, Dookie Betts with Adolis Garcia, two guys that he says he doesn't like. So I guess he's just concentrating his leverage on one team. Gets Devers. This is a really nice spot for Devers. Takes Luis Castillo, Santander, Webb, and Rutschman. So he's got a little bit of a Orioles thing going on. Little plug for our friends Stacking Dingers. They did a really good show with Casey Bubba. His show is called Benched with Bubba. Definitely listen to that. Dark Sheep and Baseball did a fun show with him. So highly recommend checking that out. It was fun. It kind of got me excited for this season again. I don't think about this. When I see Grayson Rodriguez in my queue, if he's there, I draft him. It is that simple, folks. I don't really think about that range. Grayson Rodriguez is the pick. There are no substitutes. Absolutely not. This room is cranking purple a little bit. Look at this. I mean, this range, round 6, is when I really like to get the bulk of my pitching staff. Like 6 through 9, really like to load up on pitching at this spot. Ooh. Let me get you guys a new song. I downloaded 2 new tunes. Let's put those on. Maybe let's. I turned the music up just a smidge. I don't watch these streams back a lot because it's not fun to listen to your own voice. But sometimes I like to just for give myself some feedback. And I think the music was just a tinge too low. But you guys let me know. You let me know what you think. There goes Carlos Rodon to our resident woo-woo. Rodon's looking skinny, man. I don't know if you've seen him. Looking trim. Looking extra trim lately. There goes Joe Ryan. I really like Joe Ryan. This is an interesting range. Belly is still just like here. Oh, there's Mitchie. I'm not gonna get Mitchie. I can't go down to Mitchie. We'll go. We'll do Cassis. He's a good hitter, man. I don't have enough of him yet. We'll do a Chad build where we just load up on infielding. Yeah, Rodon obliterated you. I got pitching last season, I think, hurt a lot of people. If you were not really high on Spencer Strider, Justin Steele, nobody was really like super high on Mitch Keller except for a handful of us, but that didn't even like matter. I got obliterated at pitching last season. Easy hates. Why do you hate this room so much? What happened to you? Who hurt you? Because Langford goes at pick 91. Did I do that? 20 picks ahead of ADP. Oops. That's just me being overconfident. To be fair, I am like pretty rosy and sunshine for a lot of guys that have a wide range of outcomes that I just refuse to acknowledge the negative outcomes for, just to be totally honest. Like, I am a Paul Skeens bull. I think Paul Skeens has real possibility to throw 100 innings, which is not really the sentiment right now for a lot of people drafting. I can understand. I can totally understand why you would think that, but it's a little bit of me having fun and a little bit of me, I don't know. The Paul Skeens thing, I actually, I do believe that, and obviously, like, I am slightly biased, but I think that I have I'm not like totally blinded by fandom, as I explain why I placed a bet on Ke'Bryan Hayes MVP to start the show, but I don't know. I think that the case is there for Skeens, personally. Mitch and Steele go there. Josh Young. Ooh, let me refresh so we can get the badge on. Woo woo with the badge. Let's go. The black and white badge is the best. That's the best one. All right, this is where I take Joe Musgrove. Well, I do take a lot of Cole Reagans, but I think Musgrove might be the better pick. Bobby Miller is a very good pick too in this range, but I've been doing a ton of Cole Reagans lately, so I need to get a little bit more Musgrove in there. We do need a third badge tier. I think it's coming. I think this year, hopefully we see some like really fun cosmetic changes for the draft games. You could definitely do a lot of fun stuff that would motivate people to draft more, right? You make the investment into the cosmetic changes that incentivizes people to draft more. You can have it. You can make that pay off. Gold badge would be cool. Gold badge looks pretty sick, if I do say so myself. You can kind of get a preview of it in the comments. Gold badge is tough. It's very tough. 7 outfield team here, definitely. We're rocking Tatis and Reynolds. Yeah, this could even be even more than 7, but I'm gonna try to stop at 7. Like, this infield is pretty strong right now. I don't know that it makes sense to do just 5 infield, but you can. I think you can, but I don't think this is necessarily enough high capital to make it a 5 infield team. I want to show you guys. I got some cool cards. Oh, I got a really good one here. You guys are really going to like this one. All right. I think I just go Xander Bogaerts. Stack it up. We'll figure out outfield. I'm not worried, man. I'm not worried about the draft capital, folks. We'll figure this shit out. Take the best players available, and then when it's time to pivot and make changes, we'll pivot and adjust. Young Jacob, what up, dude? Would you ever consider taking pitcher rounds 2 through 5 and rolling with a 4-pitcher build? I can't do 4. I would do 5. I think 5 is viable. 5 is definitely viable if you hit the nuts, then you're cruising. But 4, I think, is just way too thin. The other problem with like 4 and 5 is that you do kind of limit your 2 start potential in the finals. But you could just say, hey, guess what? I'm hitting the nuts in the regular season, and these guys are going to take turns getting 2 starts in the finals. There's really no wrong way to draft in baseball. I think that's what's really, really fun about the MLB best ball drafts. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the MLB. I meant to say the as in the best ball drafts for MLB is what I meant to say. Now, I am holding a autographed Pirates baseball card in my hand. This is a pitcher for the Pirates. It's not an old player. It's a young player. If you guys can guess who it is, I'll show it to you. But you have to guess. You have to guess who it is. I've got a few others here as well, but this one is by far the funniest. Oh wow. It is indeed Roansy Contreras. You guys are smart. You guys are geniuses. I can't hold anything past you. Autographed Roansy. His Roansy. This is a 4 out of 50, folks. 4 out of 50. Oh, long live Roansy Contreras, dude. Here is another Pirates pitcher. This is a jersey. There's a jersey in here. I might have to give you guys a hint on this one, but no cheating if I give you a hint. You guys won't get this because he is no longer on the Pirates, but he was on the team like last year for a little bit. The hint is he was involved in a trade for a Pirates player that went to the Nationals. If you can guess that, I won't give you another hint, but I'll give you another hint if you guys need it. I'm gonna make this pick and then we can talk next level hints. Low still here. I can't. That just feels really gross. I think we'll take the shot on Jared Kelenic, or better yet, I'll take the shot on Jack Sawinski. Better yet, okay. This player was involved in a trade for Josh Bell. There were 2 players in this trade. One of them was a minor leaguer that will never make the majors because, of course, he won't. And another one is this player right here who played baseball for the Pirates. He is a pitcher. He started out as a starter and then turned into a reliever. Let me know if you know who this one is. Try not to. Okay. Did you cheat, Julian? Did you cheat or did you just remember that trade? Because it is indeed an autographed Will Crow baseball card. It has the jersey. Dude. That was great. I'm very proud of you guys. Oh, what else? This one isn't autographed, but here are, we've got 2 O'Neal Cruz cards. I like this one. I forget what's special about this O'Neal Cruz one, but this is a good one. And then Generation Now O'Neal Cruz, baby. Yeah, you're a sicko. I had a feeling that you would remember that one. Way too much capital to allocate at pitcher for my team. Do I have 3 pitchers? I have 3 pitchers. You're talking about the question that we asked. Yeah, you're probably right. Here's the board. Here's our board right now. I am currently rocking a 3-5-3 team. So we need to get some more outfield. All right. The other cards that I have that are autographed are not quite as fun. But I do have, of course, Henry Davis playing a position that he'll probably never play for the Pirates at catcher. That one's pretty fun. I think this one numbered 168 out of 200, so whatever. But I like that one. Back on the clock here. I don't really do infield at this range, but nobody is leaving me any outfield at all. We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna do Vinny P and shut it down. I'll figure this out, man. 363, definitely not the place to be. No, you're good, Rod. You're good. I'm doing 11 different things at once. All right, we can turn off the infield button. We absolutely demolished infield for raw points. Demolished it. Nothing left for me to do there. My job is done. Yeah, I have so much Vinny P. him. It sucks because now I can't draft Naylor. I can't draft Hayes. I can't draft Paredes. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like when I can't draft Hayes or Naylor or Paredes. I don't like that. Speaking of Hayes, here we go. I got a Hayes autograph card. A Topps Baseball Stars. This is similar to the one that I have of Rowanzi. Excited about this one. I might have to load up. I might have to see what else is out there. And then I have two other Pirates infielders here. Who are they? Who are they? And I'll show them to you. I'll expose them. Oh, nice. I got another Henry Davis. A Bowman Sterling. This one is all shiny and stuff. I don't really care about the shininess. I just want something that can... I just want to have fun. You can't even name... Not Tua Pizza Marcano. I love Marcano, but it's not Tua. And it is absolutely not G1 Bay. Absolutely not. No way, Jose. These, one of these guys was a first-round pick for the Pirates in 2019, maybe 2020. And the other one was someone who was traded. We acquired this player via trade. Neither of these guys are probably very good. No, it's not Termar. I wish it was. It's not Termar. These guys are not going to be as good as Termar Johnson. I appreciate you guys playing this game. This is fun for me. I wish I had more mediocre Pirates to play this game with. It's not Jordy Mercer. All right, it's Leo Verpiguero is one. If I was sick in the head, which I am, but if I was sicker in the head, I would be drafting Piguero in the 20th round. If you guys are sick and you want my recommendation, draft Leo Verpiguero in the 20th round. They traded Starling Marte at his peak to the Diamondbacks for this kid. And Brennan Malone. Do you know who Brennan Malone is? I doubt it, because he's never going to pitch in the majors. Had a lot of injuries, albeit, but great trade. Great trade. Peggy does have upside, but let's be real. Let's just be real for a second here. He kind of sucks. Should I do Shota for our boy Sheep? No, we're gonna do Ruiz because I love a story Ruiz, and I'm not gonna let the nerds with the spreadsheets and the people that steals, you can't earn points with steals. Well, guess what? They're worth 4, and when you steal 100 bags, that's 400 points. So put that in your pipe. Yeah, I miss Gregory Polanco every day. Every day. He was supposed to be the chosen one. This is the other one, folks. Nick Gonzalez. I do not recommend you draft Nick Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez, it's so funny, man. If you want to talk about somebody that is a trickster, Nick Gonzalez is a trickster. I can't show YouTube videos on here because I don't want to get flagged for anything. But Nick Gonzalez looks like he has great bat speed. If you were to watch him swing, he looks like he should be a great hitter. But here's the kicker. He stinks. He is not good. But when you watch his swing, he looks like he's good. It's mind-boggling. I don't know what happened. But he tricked everybody, and he's not good. And we spent a first-round pick on him. I did. So did the Pirates. I wish Endy didn't. Endy would have been awesome in the 20th, even though like you can just do like Jonah Heim, who probably would have gotten as many plate appearances as Endy. But I really do think Endy will be a good hitter. But God, man, such a bummer. Such a bummer. Ruiz, is he a good hitter? Nobody steals bags. You can't steal first, they like to tell you, but guess what? When you're drafting 11 outfielders, you're going to have to make some concessions somewhere. Let's recap this team right now. We've got Kirby, Grayson, Musgrove, 3 pitchers who I enjoy. At infield, we're done. This is locked. I am not drafting any more infielders. Bryce Harper, Gunnar Henderson, Manny Machado, Tristan Casas, Xander Bogaerts, and Vinny Pasquantino. At outfield so far, Fernando Tatis, Brian Reynolds, Jack Sawinski, Estoy Ruiz, and Justin Turner. The outfield is that meme of the horse that is drawn really well to start and then finishes poorly. That is the outfield. Could be described as the whole entire team in general. What we're doing here is we're going to limits, and I'm just making sure because I have some limits set that don't need to be there. Oh, I have a perfect game slow. We could do a slow pick. Folks, we got a special guest in the house. Leave the board up. Coach Nez in the house. Dub City 814 if you see him in the lobbies. Nick. Sorry if I've answered this already, man. How fast do you think we get Skeens? I don't know about the speed in which we get Skeens. I think it kind of depends, and it is sort of like a double-edged sword where if the team is competing, does that make them want to rush Skeens? Or if the team is competing, does that make them say, we don't need Skeens because we're competing and we're doing fine? I lean towards the former, where if the team is competing, you call up Skeens sooner than later. If the team is not performing, I don't think you rush to call up Skeens to, like he wouldn't do that much for a team that's struggling. And there's a chance that this offense isn't terrible. And then like, oh, well, we need Skeens up because, let's take a look at our rotation. I mean, we're rocking. Who's the number 2 starter for the Pirates? Who wants to guess who is the projected number 2 starter for the Pirates? Is it Martin Perez? Could it be? Is it? Hold on, we're about to make a pick. Ooh, I thought I lost you guys for a minute. Is it Marco Gonzalez? Who is it? Ooh, Vinny P with MJ Melendez. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Give me a little stack. Elo seems bullish on Skeen's timeline. I am with Elo. I am with Logenhagen. I think that Skeens gets up kind of soon. Bailey if anybody knows Bailey Falter, it's Chip. Oh, speaking of which, guys, I buried the absolute lead. Kanan Smith and Jigba, welcome back. He is a Pirate once again. Claimed him off waivers. He's been DFA'd like 3 times. Mitch Keller, Martin Perez, Marco Gonzalez, Luis Ortiz, Bailey Falter. It's gross. It's gross. It's disgusting. So, like, how doesn't this rotation kind of beg for Paul Skeens to get fast tracked? I understand. I have 3 Pirates on my team. I am wearing this. We just went through this stack of Pirates autograph pitcher baseball cards. I understand this. Paul Skeens, this is just like one piece of the puzzle, is this rotation right here. It's trash. It is garbage. The offense could, do some things. If the offense does some things, this rotation just stays trash. If Paul Skeens isn't just like mowing down minor league players, then, something has gone terribly wrong. Fucking Sam. Dude, I wanted this. I wanted Marte really badly. I think Marte is an extreme value. I am like fully bought in that Starling Marte is being way underdrafted. Way underdrafted. He's gonna play every day for the Mets. It's just a matter of like, can his health hold up? And fair to ask, but I'm not ready to call him washed as a baseball player. If Blake Snell is a Yankee, he goes earlier. I don't think people care that the park is bad, which, whatever. It actually probably is pretty neutral for a guy like Snell. I think he goes earlier because it's the Yankees, and it's that Yankees factor. That's my guess, if that's where he goes. You wanted is that William? I have infield blanked, so I can't see. Okay. I could see that. I know. Both groins. I know. It could be better. It could be better. But that was last season. He's back. I just didn't expect him to go as early as he did to Sam. This is the thing, LED. Yeah, he probably should get a doc if he goes to New York. But he won't. Not in my opinion. New song. Let's get the board back up. Trevor Story goes to easy. He gets my boy Kerry Bonds. Kepler goes. He's going to, I swear to God, if he takes my guy here, I'm going to be upset. Oh. It is standing day. I forgot that we're supposed to be standing. Nice. He goes Lance Lynn. I'll never take Lance Lynn. Never in 1,000 million years. Who knows what pick this is? We got 10 seconds. I'm taking an outfielder. Who knows who it is? Do you know? I gave you a hint. This is obvious. Sal Frelick, baby. I thought Sal Frelick was going to go earlier this season, so I'm going to take my discount. Everybody is how's that? LED? Everybody's talking about Fetty. There's too much Eric Fetty chat going on in the chat. We don't have to do this. We don't have to We don't have to care about Eric Fetty, folks. I promise. He's with the White Sox. Do we trust the White Sox to make extremely smart decisions? No offense, woo-woo. Do we? Oh, this is a fantastic point. We just giga-brained a Padres stack. The Padres have been in a lot of trade talks lately with outfielders. It's very interesting. I wonder what Frelick would cost in a trade, and why would the Brewers trade a controllable utility piece that has a good set of tools as a hitter? In my opinion, I don't get that. I don't know why that's being rumored. I mean, it's rumored because it's likely being done, but Mel Kelly was not good in his first few seasons back. True. Yeah, 12 spot is whipping up something fantastic here. He went 4 pitchers. They went 4 pitchers in the first 5 picks. And then they go DeGrom. Okay. Jackson Holiday, Volpe, Ha-Seong Kim, Hayes. They're doing something. They're certainly doing something. What's up with my guy, Dirk Diggler? He's doing some good stuff. Been pounding outfield. Michael Conforto. We've been told that he's likely not going to platoon. Good stuff. 7 outfielders for your boy. I think it's time we take a pitcher. And I think it's going to be Brian Wu. It is going to be Brian Wu. Let's check out the Mariners rotation based on a Fangraphs projection. Castillo, Logan Gilbert, Kirby, Bryson Wu. So Wu is projected SP5. Brash is not going to start, but he'll be like a fireman / like long reliever. I love Matt Brash. Who do they have in the minors as far as starting pitching goes? Ooh, Hancock. Forgot about old Emerson. Nice prospect. Brewers have too many outfielders. Padres don't have enough. Brewers not enough pitching. Easy game, Frelick. Always the voice of reason. Yosef says it's far too easy to just click Seattle pitching. It feels a little too easy, right? Every one of these guys last season kind of burst onto the scene, and everybody was like initially really excited about like all these guys. It is. It's like, how far can these guys? Will these guys regress, or is their pitching staff just going to be like the nuts? It could just be the nuts. All right, chat, what do we think? I'm at 5, 6, 7 for my build. Kirby, Grayson, Musgrove, Eovaldi, Brian Wu. Done at infield. Harper, Gunnar, Manny, Casas, Xander, Vinny P. Outfield, Tatis, Brian Reynolds, Sawinski, Ruiz, Turner, Melendez, Frelick. Could this be a 6-6-8? Would I lose my badge? Would I lose my credibility if I went 6-6-8? 7 infielders. This is so like what infielder is giving me points at this range? I'm loaded up. We'll go 7, 6, 7. Queue up Kyle Harrison. Kyle Harrison's got a good park. He's 22. Is that a bad pick? Where are you guys at on Kyle Harrison? Steamer is hilarious, man. I love Steamer. I think Steamer is just like the best because they think everybody's gonna crush. Steamer is just like, yeah, you know what? Everybody's gonna have a good season. Here's Kyle Harrison's projections. This dude hasn't pitched over 100 innings in his professional career. Steamer's like, fuck it. 163 innings for Kyle Harrison. And he's going to hold a 4 ERA while doing it. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Decent whip last year. Okay. Ooh, rocket sauce. Not going to pull up that comment, dude, because there's a couple reasons why a team wouldn't sign that guy. First off, he's not good anymore. He's just not good. And he comes with a little bit of baggage. And nobody in the clubhouse wants him in there. People kind of forget that you are building a team when you are signing players. You are adding them to a team, a collection of players. What makes people think that guy in the comments from Rocket Sauce is going to get along with the clubhouse? Nobody wants him on their team. All right. No, what the fuck? Come on. I have nobody left to draft. I have nobody left to draft if you do that. Oh my god. What the fuck? You're gonna draft Paul Skeens? He's not even gonna pitch this season. You're gonna draft Paul Skeens? A pitcher for the Pirates? Are you kidding me? Do you not know that the Pirates are trash? What the fuck, man? Mookie's an idiot. I don't care if Mookie said he wants that dude back. He's an idiot. They don't need that guy back. What's up with the perfect game fast lobby? Did it start? It did. It did start. What are you talking about, GA? Guys, I don't think I can do a perfect game fast. I've done, like, I was kind of hoping that was going to fill. I'm at 8 perfect games. I'm at 11 perfect games. So I only have 9 more to draft. We can make a slow pick. We can certainly make a slow pick. Oh, is this the time to do a solo shot? I'll check the lobby. I'm at a 5, 6, 7 here in this perfect game draft. Carlos Rodon, Merrill Kelly, Chuck Morton, Brandon Pfaadt, Nick Lodolo. Certainly seems like we're drafting 2 pitchers here to round out this team. My 6 infielders are Corey Seager, Jose Altuve, Royce Lewis, Vinny P, Ke'Bryan Hayes, where do I get my ideas, and Matt Chapman. Rocket Sauce, Bauer is legitimately not a good pitcher anymore. Not a good pitcher anymore. Shohei Ohtani, Adolis Garcia, Brandon Nimmo, Evan Carter, Masataka Yoshida, Eloy Jimenez, and Jack Sawinski. Boy, we really just said, let's fucking pound outfield. This might be a 6-7-7, but it should be a 6-7-7, but I need pitching on this team. When I'm in a slow draft, people are not going to draft Paul Skeens. Let's leave him in the queue. Nobody's drafting Paul Skeens in here. Okay, we don't have to worry about that over here. But we need a pitcher. I take a lot of JP Sears. I fuck with Kyle Gibson. I don't draft him a lot, but I do fuck with Kyle Gibson. I like Cortez. Was Andrew Abbott just like beginner's luck? How did Andrew Abbott start so damn hot last year? And why are we not drafting him more? 3.87 ERA in 109 innings. What was up with this guy? Okay, so he really fell off here at the end. I mean, there are some awful starts mixed in here with Abbott. But then there's this game here against the Brewers, 7 scoreless and 9 Ks. There's this one against the Padres, 7 2/3 with 12 Ks. Like, Abbott's kind of interesting. But he was really hot and cold. We'll take him off. There's our boy Fetty. No thanks. Some guys that I do like at the end. Minaya. Cabrera. RIP Josiah Gray. If he breaks out this season, I'm going to be so happy for the dude, but I've drafted him so much in years past, I don't need to do that again. I kind of fuck with Kenta Maeda. Montas, not the worst. Little Brady Singer, little Flaherty. Jordan Romano with an ADP. We're so early. Yeah, like, what do we do about it? Andrew Abbott is strange. Oh, man. RIP Michael Kopech. Oh, Q. We're talking Jose Quintana. No thanks. We like Ashcraft. We like this. We've all been tricked by Michael Kopech. It's okay. Drew, what's up, dude? Do I have any favorite build preferences this season? Not really. I think 6-7-7. And I think 6-7-7 because, like, yeah, there are like a lot of pitchers that we're talking about right now in the last round, but I feel really bad. About them. So I would rather go 6-7-7 and get more guys from hitters that can score more points for me. But on this team, I can't really do that. I think we're going to go Kenta Maeda. We'll go Kenta Maeda. All right, what's going on here? What's going on in these lobbies? I'm hearing I've already gotten my bunts maxed There's some fun golf going on. I'm not touching this. This is almost full. Oh, God. You guys want to do an Eliminator? 50? Let's see who's here. 4 more. 4 more. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's go. Come on. I'm not doing a big board. I apologize, LED. I'm footballing out. Absolutely footballed out. Oh, we want to do some albatross and some majors stuff. I need to do more homework before I do any albatross drafts. I know I'm a big time fake golf guy, but I need to do a little homework. Chip. Yes, Maeda. Maeda is your type. I need one more for a big limb. One more big limb. Hey, Jeffrey Jackson. Welcome to the Badge Bros channel. My name is Nez. ADP. That stands for average draft position. The way that works is it's going to look at not necessarily every draft that's taken place in this contest, but a rolling average of drafts, and depending on when they were drafted, it's their average. So that way you get an idea of where a player's been going in these contests. Are you on Underdog Fantasy yet? If not, use promo code MLB. You get a deposit match 100% up to $100 US. Hope to see you in here. If not, they've got a wide variety of games. You can draft NFL. You can draft MLB. You can do pick'ems. Highly recommend, brother. Haven't done an ad read in like 100 streams. Should probably do that more. Where is he? Oh, this is the funniest shit. Oh, man. Who do we got in here? Baby Stevie. Influencer 102. Young Kurrick. Congratulations on the dog, by the way. Keith Rhett, Sam Olson, No Soup for You. That's underrated. Underrated username there. Zurican, 4th and Inches. That's a great username. Hockey Hooligan, Jump Free. How is my approach change with Eliminator? Well, I take Juan Soto 102. In best ball, I would take Aaron Judge. I think that you can make split differences on who you think has a better floor in the Eliminator. I really do. I really do think that you can get a little cute with that, but you also don't want to lose sight of the fact that at the end of this thing, it's best ball finals, and you want to finish first. You don't want to make the cut line when all the money is there. So you have to really balance out like the ceiling players with floor. This is the only time where I'll take Stephen Kwan. I'll tell you that. I will take Stephen Kwan here because I'm not going to get him any other time. Ooh, what if it is the raw points game where you're just trying to survive in advance? Pick 12 gets you access to 2 elite infielders? What if? No, they don't. Korea games are not counting for best ball scoring. It gives us an extra week to draft, and it's just like, why does that? No, they don't count, thankfully. Good question, though. Great question. Kwan is a trap. Not in here. Not up in here. He is fine in the Eliminator. He's totally fine. Yeah. Paul, what up, Paul? Thank you for being here. I prefer Aaron Judge over Soto in the dinger. You guys are crazy. You gotta Give Stephen Kwan just a smidgen of respect, please. He deserves it. He deserves a smidgen of respect. Pull up the draft board for you freaks. That wasn't nice, sorry. The forever top 3 picks went top 3. Acuna, Soto, Judge. I need to find a way to put the I'm gonna put a banner here. I'm gonna try. Create a folder. The MLB Eliminator. Nice. Let me know if this is just like incredibly annoying. We should use these more. Yeah, I wish. I'm not. This ain't an alcoholic beverage. This is an Alani energy drink. Caffeine is my only DRUG of choice at the moment. Doing a little detox. It's good for you. So I hear. I don't know. We're doing okay. Kevin Williams is a fun pick. The Guardians and the Mariners rotations are just awesome. They're just so awesome to draft. All right. Juan Soto paired with Trey Turner. Easy enough. Mike Trout falls in Eliminators, and it is like super funny. And I'm also the person that's going to let Mike Trout fall in the Eliminator, but it's just like very, very funny. Celsiuses are good. I am a Celsius guy, but Alani's been hooking us up in the Nez household lately, so we rock with Alani heavy. They've got some really good drinks. Celsius is good too, don't get me wrong, but Alani is where my loyalty lies. They got some good flavors. It's good stuff. I'm really into my energy drinks, and I'm really into my I got to balance out the diuretics of the caffeine with electrolyte packets. Element electrolyte packets go stupid hard. If you haven't had those, I highly recommend. All right, next pick here. Corbin Burns? No. We'll go Luis Robert. We'll go Tool Shed. I like Lou Bob. I just take Lou Bob a lot, and I'm like, I'm getting a little bored. And I don't want to get bored. I need to just keep taking these good players. Lou Bob has an elite ceiling, and we finally got to see a little bit of that elite ceiling last season. You know, he put up a lot of underdog points, but almost cracked 40 homers, and he's been a stud, man. Been a stud. Just been waiting on that season. We finally got to see a lot of him last season, and it was glorious. LBJ, as I like to call him. This is his 26-year-old season. Played 145 games last season. I love him. I love Lou Bob. Trout falls to 28 here. I'm surprised he didn't fall a little bit more, to be honest. Sam Olson, who's better than me at these games and smarter, says, doesn't think there's a big difference between Eliminator and Dinger. You are still trying to get a good weekly score. Agreed. So while I am going for more not going for Kwan types, I will take a Stephen Kwan at ADP, where I will not do that in the Dinger. I am still stacking in the Eliminator. That is the difference. I'm not losing my stacking principles in the Eliminator just because it's the Eliminator. I'm still stacking, but I'm okay with getting a dude with a floor. I'll do it more here. It's probably a little foolish. Ellie De La Cruz, man. Pick 33. Hating is ugly, and it doesn't look good on anybody, so I'm not going to make any comments on that pick on the stream or about the young man. It's coming off as I'm rooting for his downfall, and that's just like, maybe it's partly the case because he's a division rival, but the kid himself, man, he's good for baseball. So I'm going to tone down the Ellie De La Cruz hatred. It's part of the brand. I planted my flag. I'm fading him hard. Everybody knows it. I don't need to disparage the young man anymore. Easy would have. Definitely would have. So this is, I mean, Easy got pretty lucky here. Getting the Harris Reynolds fall. Very nice. Very nice. Did I spell? So you guys haven't told me that I spelled Eliminator wrong, and it's just been ticking across this fucking screen for 5 minutes. The Eliminator. We're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it. Rodstone, you are out of your mind. Why are you guys baiting me? You're trying to get me to rage, and I'm not going to do it. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. He's underrated, and it's a crime that he's not going in the second round. I will not be baited. You guys, you got it. Let me know if you like this song. I like Rainy Day. This is called Rainy Day. All right, we're about to be on the clock, and then I got to show you some random shit that we have in here from a pickle company. Why do we have gear from a pickle company? Ask Bria. All right, I'm about to be on the clock. Rocking Trey Turner, Juan Soto, Lou Bob. Can't really stack Lou Bob, so I mean you can. You want to do Benintendi and Andrew Vaughn with your last two picks, then Lou Bob is your guy. Pablo is a huge. Well, not huge. Seems like a tier break here. Brandon Nimmo. Yeah. Brandon Nimmo, an Eliminator. I will be that fish. I will be the fish that says, give me the on-base percentage, guys. Give them to me. Guys, we have so much pickle gear here. This is insane. And what's crazy is I can't stand pickles. Oh, back on the clock. We'll go Bregman. Pickles. It's Pickle Rick. Drink the juice. Pickled. What is this, dude? Oh, no free ads. But they sent us too much stuff. This is absolutely too much stuff. This is wasteful. Nobody is slapping this on anything. This is wasteful. Maybe if I liked pickles, I would feel differently. And you don't have to stack everybody. you can just enjoy having good players. All right, there we go. We got the banner correct. The banner is right. Maybe I should add the advance rates as well. Would that be just incredibly overkill? What if I add that? The advance rates are insane. 10 out of 12. 13 out of 15. Imagine getting eliminated in that. 10 out of 13. 8 out of 10. 6 out of 8. 8 out of 12. 6 out of 8. 4 out of 6. 2 out of 4. That's a fun one. 15 out of 31. 6 out of 10. That looks so ridiculous. What are you talking about? How does that work? That would be insane technology if you could highlight text and then like place it wherever you want in another text box. Yeah, the Euro betting odds are insane, but I think once you actually understand them, they are easier to use than like plus and minus. I will never understand horse racing odds. Chip is ticker pilled. The ticker rules. It's just a little fast. It's just a tinge fast. I wish I could control the speed of this bad boy. The prize structure of this too. Top 18, $500 for making the finals, 10x, 10K for winning this thing, 5K per second. I think what's nice is it is only like 1,000 entrants, so can't really. I'm not going to complain about the prize pool of this thing. Yeah, it's a steep price, but it is a really small field, all things considered. So I had a lot of fun with the MLB or the NFL Eliminator. That was a really fun sweat, and people were drafting that way different than BBM, way different. And I did like a 0 RB team in the NFL Eliminator, and people thought that I was insane. They said, "There's no way you should do 0 RB in NFL Eliminator. Are you stupid? Do you know how the structure works?" It ended up being one of my best teams. I didn't win any money. Well, I did win money. I did win a little bit of money. But I didn't make the finals. But I haven't made the finals of any NFL best ball contest yet. Should I say that on stream as somebody that asks you guys to come watch me? Should I advertise that I've never made the NFL best ball finals of any NFL best ball contest? I've made the finals of some playoff contests, sure. I don't think MLB Weekly Winners is coming, to be honest. Kind of a bummer, but I'm not like fiending for it necessarily. Dylan Cease. What do you mean it's sus? I'm honest. I shouldn't tell people that I've never made a NFL best ball final. What is it, because it makes me look bad? Or is it because I am so sharp that it makes it seem random that I've never made the finals? could it be a detriment? Because, oh my gosh, how could somebody like Nez never make the best ball finals? Yeah, that Cease pick was for you, Woo Woo. Oh, do we do it? Do we do it? What do we think? I can't. How can I take Steven Kwan over O'Neal Cruz? Jesus. Get real. We already have Nimmo and Soto. We already have our floor guys. Why would I not take O'Neal Cruz? Could you imagine? How could I ever take Steven Kwan over O'Neal Cruz, guys? I would have to shut down the stream. It would just be nothing but the ticker. We're gonna switch up the track. What's this one? Yeah, this is a good one. Where are you guys at on Turkey Scooball? We've been waiting for this guy. I don't have a lot of them. It's just like a really expensive pick right now, which stinks because I think he's a good pitcher. $150 innings here. Like, yeah, he's very good. Okay. Enough said. He's good. What's the 104 doing? Key threat? He said, cranking yellow. This is a ship chaser here. And then he got Royce Lewis. He is cooking. I need way more Scooball. I really don't have a lot right now. He is in a really tough range. It's a really tough range. Like, look at the pitchers that will go after Scooball, and the hitters that go around him too. I mean, I mean, 5% is probably the most I can like the best I could do for Scooball. What up, sir? Lit up, aka Chad. It's good, brother. We're drafting an Eliminator here. If you can't tell, if you didn't see the bottom, tells you exactly everything you need to know about advancing. Easy, rocking the Matt Olson, Bobby Witt start. Michael Harris stacked, Brian Reynolds with Aaron Nolan, Logan Webb. I think what's kind of not interesting. There's no element of strategy around this, but it is like, a little sad that this group of guys here, after 2 weeks, this is actually only the first MLB week, actually. This is only week 1, which is like 10 games or something. And then it's like, I'll see you guys later. Or at least 10 of you, maybe. 2 of you that didn't make the top 10, see ya. And then we never see each other again. Unless by happenstance. Kind of sad. Big John, welcome to the Dinger Streets. What's the best or most common structure for a roster? Depending on roster allocation, 7 or 6 players. So 7-7-6, 7-6-7. Take your pick. I also made a stupid joke about only 50 people being on a 737 flight. And FF Child made a hilarious response. He totally ratioed me in that post where he said, at 3 infielders making a 767. That was funny. Hat tip to him for that. There goes Bobby Miller. Do I need more Bobby Miller in my life, man? Every time I see Bobby Miller get drafted, I get a little bit of FOMO. Bobby Miller can throw that shit. That's a pretty... He threw a 96-mile-an-hour slider? Jesus Christ. This is the Eliminator. The numbers scrolling below are the advancement structures per scoring period, which are essentially every 2 weeks, the top 10 out of 12, then the top 13 out of 15, then the top 10 out of 13. Those are teams that are advancing. And then they get shuffled into 8-person groups, 12-person groups, etc. And then that smaller numbers who advances every week. Whereas in regular best ball, you're with your same lobby till the very end, and then it's playoff time. All right, I've got a 1-3-3 going here. Yeah, this is Mitch Keller. I don't have to think about this. Literally had no consideration about any other pick there. Ketel Marte is staring at us in the face, but why don't I take a lot of Ketel Marte? Because I'm taking Mitch Keller and Cole Reagans, probably. Should I take Ketel Marte here? Nope. Baby Stevie took him. I don't think this is I take enough Cole Reagans, man. Jung-Hoo Lee is definitely like a poster boy for this contest, but ooh, yes sir. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta take Wyatt Langford. We're doing a little bit of both. Getting a little bit of floor, a little bit of the moon. Little floor, a little moon. Little floor, a little moon. So far, rocking with Dylan Cease, Mitch Keller, Trey Turner, Bregman, O'Neal Cruz, and then the outfield we got Juan Soto, Luis Robert, Brandon Nimmo, and Wyatt Langford. Gonna need a little bit of pitching. Gonna need some pitching here. That's okay. We know pitchers. We just named 1 million pitchers in my slow draft that we can take from the perfect game. We're well equipped. Have you guys been looking at the season pick'ems? We kind of talked about them briefly in a stream of old. This seems like a higher. Freddie Freeman. The RBI pick'em for him is, 95.5. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is an incredible season. These are incredible seasons, and he didn't even, he barely got higher than that. I'm just a fish. Let me check. I think I asked, and I never looked at the response I got. Because that is a good question. Because I tell you what, man, there are some lowers that I think are absolute smashes, but we need to know the rules for that. Let me scroll in my past messages. So 176.5 hits for Freddie Freeman. I guess we like it. That does, dang. That does seem like a smash. He's done that quite a bit. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I don't have confirmation on whether or not there's a game limit on these MLB season-long pick'ems yet. Aaron Judge, 40. This seems rich. This seems just like a do not touch. Like, I don't want to. It's not fun to root against. You know, season long lowers are just like a bummer. You know, just rooting against a guy all season. Just not very fun. This seems like ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. I know he had like 135 or something, 131. Yeah, that number is astronomical. But like I said, it's not fun. That's why nobody takes hires. Because hires are fun. Want to root for high scoring games. All right, Kirk's here. There's no way he's taking Buxton. No way. Yeah, no way. Not taking Buxton either. No way in hell. We'll take Chris Bassett, though. What's the what's Ellie's projections looking like in here? Oh baby. Dude, this is hilarious. This is y'all's third round pick. 67.5 RBIs. This is you guys. You guys are doing this. This is your third round pick. Unbelievable. Josh Young is a little banged up. Don't really like that at all. McCormick for the weird Bregman McCormick stack. Yeah, sign me up. We're almost done at outfield, which feels good. What if Ellie is good? First round pick next year. $67.5 Ribbies. Let's look at Rainbow and Sunshine Steamer, and let's see what Steamer thinks about Ellie. And this will determine what I do. Either nothing or a lower. RBI. Steamer says 69 RBIs. Yeah. We're gonna leave this be. The lower has been hit via best ball exposure. That's what I'm saying. Let's look at the Pirates. Mitch Keller, 175 strikeouts. If I speak, I'll be in big trouble. 43.5 stolen bases for Corbin Carroll. $54 last season. Stolen bases just seems like a pretty risky one. 225 strikeouts for Garrett Cole. That's not fun. That is not fun. But 220 strikeouts. Strikeouts for Garrett Cole last season, 257 and 22, 222 last season. No scorchers for season long, as far as I know. No spices, no spicy pick'ems there. Now this I kind of like. Tatis, 28 and a half stolen bases. I'm kind of into that. We looked at him earlier. That's par for the course, damn it. What is Stanton's? What's Stanton at? 27 and a half homers? He's not even going to play enough games, let alone worry about the size of the man. Is Giancarlo Stanton going to play enough games? He played 100 games last season and got to 24. 110 games the year before. In his age 34 season. All right. Lower on Stanton. The Garrett Cole strikeouts are super high. Mookie Betts. No, none of these are like all these projections just seem like super sharp. Oh, Morel. There we go. Morel 24 and a half home runs. That's fun. If you guys want to be not fun, you could do your Adolis lower, 34 and a half homers. Harper, what's Harper at? 97 and a half ribbies. I kind of like that as a higher. He's only playing first base, right? Like, he's not getting hurt. Famous last words. Verlander goes, I guess. Verdugo is a big-time Eliminator pick. I don't think he's the pick for me at this very moment because Vinny P is always the pick. And then who else along with Vinny P? I don't have Quan. I was going to say this would be a beautiful stack. But it's Josh Naylor anyways. What are Juan Soto pick'ems? 36 and a half home runs and 103 and a half ribbies. I mean, I don't grind pick'ems for EV. But a lot of these lowers just seem like the move. And I understand that is like the way you play pick'ems season long more often than not. A lot of these lowers just seem borderline generational. $250 strikeouts for Spencer Strider. Holy shit. What do you guys say? RBIs or RBI? If somebody has 100 RBI, are you calling it RBIs? I'm saying plural just because it's what my brain defaults to. I think this is like, you gotta go lower, right? Do you go lower on the Pete Alonso? Ribby, pick 'em. 108.5. I mean, he's just a freaking monster. It's a pretty fair. It's pretty fair. Michael K didn't invent ribbies. Okay, it's just it's easier to say RBI. I'm an Austin Riley hater. I would go lower here. Austin Riley needs a hater. Oh my goodness. I just saw this. This is the first hire that we absolutely smashed. Michael K is annoying for a lot of things. Oh wow. Hold on. I just found the perfect pick'em for season long. I'm gonna keep scrolling, but this is just fantastic. Giancarlo Stanton lower, Austin Riley lower, Gunnar Henderson higher, Glasnow lower, Hunter Green lower. Wow. Let's just look at strikeouts, I guess. .221 for Gausman is crazy. I mean, I know Gausman is just the absolute truth. That's fair. That's fair, Terrence. Okay. We'll do a no fun one. Damn, man. I know the Gallon one seems really strong. What? Bobby Miller 150. That actually seems kind of low. Luzardo 195? Jesus Luzardo 195? Really? I mean, come on, man. He's cool. But 195? Absolutely not. And I'm tapped out. So we'll take Austin Riley. What do you think? Austin Riley out of here? Probably. That's way too biased. Let me know if you guys see anything else that deserves to be hit for a lower. I think this is it. I think we found our zero funds, our zero fund pick'em. Are we cool? I think this is smart. I think a Stanton lower makes a ton of sense. The dude, his body's deteriorating. Glasnow lower, Hunter Green lower, Gallon lower, Luzardo lower. Let me know if there's a different player that we should put for lower. Like, this is a little rich for my boy Kyle Harrison. A little rich. I got to make a couple picks, and then we'll finalize this bad boy. Because we're playing that. Brandon Pfaadt. Getting a lot of him lately. We'll go Kerry Bonds first. You're going to do it. I dare you. Put on your rose-colored glasses and fade us. I'm going to share this. Okay, anybody that I can stack with here? I think I'm going to take the MVP 20 picks ahead of ADP. It just feels smart. Yeah, I think I'm cool with what we have. I would maybe do a lower on Pablo Lopez. 210 is beefy. Sonny Gray 170. Oh my gosh, man! I want to do like a 10 player lower entry here. Okay, we got to go Sonny Gray lower. But are you guys with me on Sonny Gray? But what is the rule? What is the rule on these lowers? There is like I can't find anything on the rules page that like really outlines like what is needed for these to go void. I'll check again. We cool with this? We're hitting this. Not financial advice, just an absolute smash. We need Numi. We need Numi. Where's my boy Numi? Need him in here bad. All right, I'm gonna do another one, man. It's fun. It's fun to fade. We'll do Sonny Gray. Sorry, Pablo. Kyle Harrison. I just don't know you. I just don't know you well enough. I kind of like the Jack Flaherty higher, but we gotta stick to the no fun theme. Gotta stick to the no fun theme. This is just we're going back to this well. Is Nola cooked per chip? I know, but I like Freddie Peralta, so I'm scared to take his lower because I actually like him. All right, we just did Luzardo. Business is business. Well, let's look at Peralta's Fangraphs page, and if I can look at everything at once and convince myself that it's worthy of a lower, 195. He's done it. I mean, he doesn't need a lot of innings. But neither does Gossman, and I just added him to this new one. Gossman's thrown a ton. Yeah, I think Cole. Here's what we're doing. Number 2. Sonny Gray, Pablo, Harrison, Gossman, Cole. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have this much hate in my body. Now I'm getting cold feet. I don't know if I'm this much of a hater. All right, Gavin Williams here. I also like Kikuchi. Braxton Garrett's fine. We'll go Gavin Williams. I like my Guardians pitching quite a bit. Quite a bit. We're pretty... man, this might have to be Sal Frelick. No, we got 6 outfielders. And Baby Stevie said no thanks. Absolutely not, said Baby Stevie. Kikuchi it is. See, this is what I think. I think we need to do a best plays. I'm done hating. I liked Flaherty, and I'm with you. I am with you. K. Zolp. I don't like hating on Garrett Cole. And Gosman really does have insane put away stuff. Let's do this song for the last few picks. All right. Best plays coming up. Sonny Gray lower. Sure. A real hater would fade Pete Alonso donating $1,000 per homer to Saving Pets. I love my animals too much. I love my animals. Sonny Gray lower, Pablo. I need to check out Pablo Fangraphs because it feels like a really good lower, but am I just like, am I hating to hate at this point? It says this is his first time eclipsing 200Ks. He's got a lot of innings. Sorry, Pablo. You're staying on the entry. Could just do 3. Sonny Gray, Pablo, Flaherty. Okay, Trey Turner, 175 hits. Trey Turner kind of had a down year last year. 108 WRC plus. He got almost 700 plate appearances because he plays on a good team. Had 170 hits. I think we do. Wow. Mookie Betts is at 160 hits. Mookie Betts hitting leadoff for the Dodgers, likely to get a ton of plate appearances. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Last season. Okay, no, that is a lot. That's weird. Okay. I take that back. Gotta think about this. I could just say get the Turner hits off of here and do a pick 3. Or we could say Altuve. I kind of like this higher. I think we might have found it. I thought Jose Altuve was like 38. He's only 33. We're looking at 150 hits. Higher. Like, all the dude does is hit the baseball. He almost got there in 90 games. I like it. Is this too high? Chat, 175.5 hits for Trey Turner, hitting leadoff for a pretty good Phillies team. Is that just a little too high? Is Arias hits on here? It is. It is. Okay, Terrence. Need I remind everybody how many hits Luis Arias had last season? 203? I thought it was more than that. He's not going to get a ton of plate appearances because I don't think his team is very good. That's part of the factor, right? I mean, you got to kind of consider that. All right, we're gonna submit this bad boy. Here's one that's a little more fun. A little bit of hating going on between Sonny Gray and Pablo, but then we have some bullishness going on here. I like kind of buying the dip. This is sort of what we just did. We just bought the dip a little bit on Flaherty, Trey Turner, and Jose Altuve. These two can threat for hit leader in Major League Baseball. Fully believe that. There goes Rizzo. That wasn't going to be what I did, so that's fine. I love Kyle Gibson. To a fault. I love Kyle Gibson. Do Matt Chapman. He's going to play every day somewhere. Let's see what baby Stevie does. I did not expect to do a 2-hour solo stream. And I stood up for like half of it, so no Apple Watch on, but it would tell me good job. I love JP Sears. Gibson or Lugo? We'll go Gibson. You guys joke, but what if? What if? Just all the time. What if? Could I possibly be like the type of person, right? Like, I feel like a lot of Twitch streamers will like literally just like vibe. Would you guys stick around if I just didn't speak? And I just vibed and drafted without saying a word? I got to know that you guys rock with me. Do you rock with me even when I don't talk? That's the only way that thing can go down. I just click buttons and then, like, if I occasionally get a value, like Key Brian Hayes, 2 picks past ADP, nice. Like, that's it. That's the only thing I say for an hour. And I just continually click buttons. I think it can work. I think there's something to it. That's that. No, you want to talk paywall? That's paywall. I've been. I forgot that this is like the new meta in Twitch, right? You get a lot of skimpy streamers out there. Are you guys familiar? So, I've been scrolling TikTok a little bit more than usual lately. Who here knows Sketch? Do you guys know Sketch? Sketch is like my all-time favorite streamer. I never watched a live stream of his, but I get a lot of Sketch content now, just like highlights of Sketch, just saying like the funniest shit ever. If you don't know who he is, I'm pretty sure he's neurodivergent, but he's like the funniest dude ever, and he plays Madden, and he's kind of like he kind of has like a Trump-like cadence in the way he speaks, but he's just shit talking all the time, and he has the best one-liners ever. I hope your audio devices are listening to me, and if you are a TikTok scroller, you get some sketch content in your life, because man, he is hilarious. Easy. I'm not gonna sauce you, but let's look at your team here. Matt Olson, Bobby Witt, Michael Harris, Brian Reynolds, Aaron Nola, Logan Webb. Two good pitchers. Jorge Soler, don't you know he plays in a gigantic park. Cedric Mullins, Gleyber Torres, Merrill Kelly, Taylor Ward, Tanner Bybee, Yu Darvish, to JD Martinez, Nolan Gorman, Carlos Correa, Andrew Vaughn. I like the Andrew Vaughn pick. Kyle Harrison, JP Sears, where you get your ideas, Nelly V. I like it. One more pick. Where do I go with this team? What do you think, chat? Where do we go? How do we tie a bow on this and get this marathon across the finish line? Dylan Cease, Mitch Keller, Chris Bassett, Gavin Williams, Yusei Kikuchi, Kyle Gibson, Trey Turner, Alex Bregman, O'Neal Cruz, Vinny P, Josh Naylor, Key Brian Hayes, Matt Chapman, Juan Soto, LBJ, aka Toolshed, aka Luis Robert Jr., Brandon Nimmo, Wyatt Langford, Chaz McCormick, Kerry Carpenter. I think I need some pitching. It might have to be Nestor Cortez. And we are standing. And we are indeed standing. Kyle Gibson did indeed once get... Was it that many? I know he gave up a lot once, but Kyle Gibson is Eliminator. Just absolutely Eliminator pilled. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be on the field. All right. Skeens, Cortez, hell no on DeGrom, future Pirate Edward Cabrera. Oh my God, I can't believe he has an ADP. Holy shit, man. People are absolutely redacted for that. Jack Flaherty. Patrick Sandoval, a little sneaky Patrick Sandoval. All right, folks. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? You already know who it is, man. You already know. We're taking Livy Dunn's boyfriend. 18-round, 18-seat hammer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's my sketch impression. Paul Skeens, come on down. Strike three. I just said my entire team, but we finished with Paul Skeens because, of course, we did. Gotta stack pitchers. Gotta stack your team's pitchers. That was fun. Here's what my portfolio looks like right now. 8 perfect games, 4 eliminators, 40 dingers, 4 little eliminators, 20 bunts of the 1 and 2 respectively, or each, whatever. I autoed these, but I like them. I like the way they turned out, to be honest, if I was autoing, but this is fun. I can't wait for baseball dailies, man. Baseball dailies are going to save my life. But I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me, as always. Outside of the paywall today. Had to do our thing for the public on this day off for many of you, I hope. If not, thank you for spending a couple hours with me. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. I forgot to say whenever I had more viewers in this, but go ahead and like the video if you haven't. It helps us out. Thanks for being a member if you are a member. If not, no pressure, but it does help us out. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. John will be back. Not sure what we'll do. We might do a little bit more baseball. And then I got a Stacking Dingers episode to record tonight. Should be fun. You'll see that tomorrow, most likely. Outfield preview. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Good stuff over there. And yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen the Stacking Stingers episode with Casey Bubba, Benched with Bubba, definitely check that out. It was a good episode. Support our boys. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Peace.